welcome back to Sonny Talk Spurs, and today we're talking about Ange Postecoglou. But before we get into this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, let's get into the video. So I'm yet to give my full opinions and thoughts on Ange Postecoglou as the new Tottenham manager. And what better way to really give my thoughts about him than following his first press conference for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, which he delivered yesterday. So first of all, my overall opinions on it before I have a little bit of a deep dive is, I think he came across really, really well. He has a great sense of humour. I think he, has a really good ethos, ethics. He instills a lot of belief. I feel like he has already converted a lot of Tottenham fans into his way of thinking and how he looks out on football and his philosophy. And I feel like we're going to experience much better times under him than Conte and Mourinho, because it just got so negative. The press conferences were just all about them. And with him, it feels like he cares about the team already. And I just can't have a rerun of that Conte press conference against Southampton. I think that one still gives me nightmares. But the big news heading into this press conference was obviously the future of Harry Kane. And he spoke about it quite early on, and he went into little detail. He mentioned a few things, but this is what he really said. He said, "I want him involved here. My conversation will be about how we can make this club successful. I have no doubt that's what he wants." Again, I mean, it's quite an evergreeny answer. He's not really hinting at him staying. He's not hinting at him leaving. As this video goes out, he is due to have a meeting with Harry Kane today to sort of discuss his future and explain to him his vision. But, I think he would love Harry Kane to stay. What a player to keep at the club. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's just he's sort of got to convince him after, Kane said in a recent interview, get Tottenham back to where they belong, where it's sort of like this vibe and positive energy. Ange will bring that, I have no doubt. I feel like he is going to be the saviour of Tottenham Hotspur. And just the way he sort of answered that question sort of, outlines that fact. So basically, our hope is that Ange is going to try and convince Harry Kane to stay. Good luck with that. He even joked early on in the press conference when he was asked about Harry Kane, and he said, question number 3, and it turns out he had a little bet on with the coaches how early on the Harry Kane question was meant to be. So again, showing some really good sense of humour. He also said about the situation he finds himself in at the club, and he said, "It's fair to say that every position I've had, it's kind of needed some sort of rebuild." So he does understand the job in hand, and he has to sort of come in and steady the ship, because Tottenham at the moment is such a toxic atmosphere at the stadium, at the club, and it's just the fans are really restless, and he's now got to come in as a mediator to really calm it down. So it's a very big job for him. And he also went on to say that this is his opportunity to prove himself. It's the biggest club he's been at so far. He knows it's a big job in the Premier League, English football. All the eyes will be on him, and it's just, he's got to show his best, and he's got to show the way he plays football. And that's what Tottenham want. They want attacking football. We want attacking football. And hopefully under Ange, we're going to get that. Also, he was asked about the size of Tottenham. He said, "We're a big club, and the end goal for all big clubs is to have success. And that's what we're trying to do." I remember in the Q&A that he's done on Tottenham's YouTube channel, which was a really good watch. If you haven't watched that, go and watch that. He sort of said, he's won everywhere he's gone. He is a winner. And he doesn't want it to end here. He has big aspirations. Everywhere he's gone, he has indented his philosophy and ethics onto the club and made it sort of his own. And now this is Ange's time to do that at Tottenham, his biggest test. He also spoke about his old club, Celtic. He has a lot of respect still for them. And he went on to say, "Celtic was a massive challenge. I know some people say if you're Celtic, you're either going to finish first or second, but second is last. Second, I'm not in a job, so you have to finish first." Celtic is a massive club. The pressure on them, it's similar to Tottenham, but it's different levels in the sense of their pressure to be on top, we're pressure to get to the top. So he is used to, having a lot of heat on him. When he was at Australia, the national team, a lot of pressure on them because Australia in that Asian Cup realm, they're not seen as the biggest football nation. A lot of the other clubs, like your Japans, are like those clubs who are expected to win, like South Korea as well. So, you know, he's thrown around his weight. You know, when he was in Australia as well, at Brisbane Roar and teams like that, he really showed his worth, and I just hope he does it at Tottenham. He also mentioned who is going to be the next captain if Lloris leaves, and obviously Kane as well, but he's not worried about that. He just wants to get this group together. They're all returning now from international duty. He wants to get them into pre-season, assess the situation, and then go from there. And finally, he was asked the obvious question that Tottenham haven't won a trophy for 16 years. I've heard it all before. You can say it so much, I do not care anymore. We're trying to get there, I know. He said, "You've painted a pretty bleak picture. I was excited about this role." That's the best way to do it. Just bat it away, you know, play the games with the media, entertain it, and just do that. And I think that's perfect. He also spoke about a few other topics, including the future of certain players like Tanguy and Ndombele, but I'm going to talk about him in the future on another video, so you're going to have to wait about my thoughts about Tanguy and Ndombele. But yeah, overall, my thought process is Ange has come across brilliantly. I think that was the perfect press conference. He's really played the game, you know. He's going to be a really good manager in the sense of the ethos. I feel like he's going to have that Gareth Southgate impact to England, like get Tottenham back to where they need to be off the pitch, and then eventually it will happen on the pitch. I think he needs to be given time. I think he needs backing. I think the transfers we've made so far are very good. I'm happy with them. I just think it's going to be a process, and I'm happy to trust that process. We just need Daniel Levy to loosen the reins a little bit and obviously sort this Harry Kane situation. But let me know, what do you think of Ange Postecoglou's first press conference? Do you back him as a manager? Do you think he's going to succeed? A lot of my mates think he's going to be sacked by Christmas. I think they're talking a load of waffle. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. I've been Sonny, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.